hard work. Right, here we are. We're starting filming. It's Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. Today I have brought out my big camera. See if we get some reach. See how I go driving with my camera at the same time as filming. And we're off. We're heading south today. The first thing we've got to try and do is find the entrance to the bike path. I'm going to head south along the Ngarunga. No, it's not Ngarunga, my goodness. We're going to head south to Ngarunga, and it's going to be along this motorway. Now, that's pretty dangerous for a scooter. So we're going to be using the bike path. We're going to be having a look at these new bike path here, with these existing sea walls that have been built. And there's a lot of traffic out, and that's where we'll be going today. My first job, I've never done this ride before, is to find out how to get onto the motorway. I have a vague suspicion that I have to go along this path, then up onto the road, then risk life and limb driving 200 meters to get to the bike path. A lot of heavy construction going on in the area at the moment. So it's a bit dark here. I see there's a cyclists ahead sign. I think I'm in the wrong lane. Let me get over the safety barrier. So this cycle path is actually under construction at the moment. It's been going since COVID times. I think it was part of a package that one of the governments introduced to, you know, help kickstart the economy or keep the economy going. It works too well, really, I think, you know, kickstarting the economy. We had quite a bit of inflation after COVID, but as a result, we're getting a bike path, which I will take you on today. So this is the main road going into Wellington. I've never been on this part of the bridge before. Railway line's just down to our left. Ooh. So this is the bit of the road where I merge with the traffic. So this looks like a motorway, but it's not. It's actually just a road. It's a state highway. The reason it's a state highway is and not a motorway is that there is no other way for me to get into Wellington without going along this road. So early in the morning we get lots of cyclists, lots of runners, and this is the footpath to get, this is the bike path to get to the footpath, and it's along here somewhere. So I'm doing 30 kilometers per hour this morning. It's a lovely day. Lots of traffic here, unfortunately. Oh, hit something on the road. That was a bit frightening. What was that? I'll see if any of the diggers are out this morning. So, this bike path that we're going along. I'll wait until I get away from these traffic a bit before I do any more talking. But as you can see, I'm in a bike lane. There, that little green logo on the ground, that says a bike. Pretty dangerous. Now here's the sign that says, all cyclists, take a left. Oh, that was an exciting logging truck. What's this one? Oh yeah, another logging truck. Oh, and here I am, made it onto the bike path. Oh, what's that? Plastic bag, blowing in the wind. Let me fight with my bike. Make sure I'm all recording. Yep. So, here is all the construction that's going on. It's all very exciting. Running alongside the train tracks, running alongside the main road into Wellington. So this is where we are. It's a lovely flat, calm day today. I wonder how many trains we'll see. Strange, bendy trains. Keep on banging my camera, I'm going to find a better way to carry it. So you don't get a lot of cyclists using this cycle path because it's as rough as guts. There's stones all over it. It's quite fine at the moment, but there's usually huge puddles. I think no, they doesn't get swept very often. Oh, I'm not enjoying this. It's a bit hard going. Goodness. Oh, it sounds like I've picked up a twig. No, slow down. Let's slow down here. Oh yeah, look at that twig. Let's move that. So the new bike path that's being created is between the motorway. So here's so you can see this offshore island out here. Let me get it in focus a bit. There we go. That's part of the restoration project for this new bike path that's going on. See the orange digger over there? They're building a new bike path, and that's going to run all the way from Petone into Ngarunga Gorge, or thereabouts. It's going to be 5 metres wide, and it's going to sit between the sea and the railway tracks. And one of the things, they reckon they're going to have about 750 people a day riding that. And this seawall that you can see on our left right now, that's a protective barrier for the sea life. So behind those walls there is a gravel beach, and they've built those walls up so that the seabirds and the sea life that live on those gravel beaches are protected from view from the humans, and also where those oh, it's rough going here. Sorry guys, it's a bit hard to talk. Oh, it's quite thin here. I can see why a lot of people don't like using this track. Oh my goodness, up we come. Oh, it's a bit of a mess. Oh, it's just full of stones and debris and mud and rubbish from the road, and it's not been swept. Stay here and have a look at this set of diggers that are going on out here. So they've brought in a lot of rock for this. So that's a pier that they've constructed to bring all the gear in. There's a lot of heavy equipment here. And these offshore islands have been constructed for the bird life. So they reckon there's going to be a bit of environmental impact from these this works. So they've built these offshore islands for the birds. Quite cool. They do look a bit weird, however. I think I would have made them a bit bigger. Oh my goodness, I think I can see a bird on one of them. We'll get closer and I'll see if we can see it through the big lens. Oh. Yeah, so all weekdays, haven't seen any so far. All the cyclists are commuting in. Oh, there's one across the other side of the road. Can you see him? Yeah. Whoa. They all drive along this motorway, this state highway. It's quite busy. They usually overtake most of the people. The highway's quite choked some mornings. Mind you, it's still full of logging traffic, trucks, cars, commuters, ambulances. It'll be pretty hard going. And it's a lovely day here today in Wellington, but on a horrible day, be horrible. Oh, there is a bird, look. Let's fly over and stop and see what's happening. Oh yeah, it looks like a lonely old seagull. As can we see while we're stopped. Up here, there's a little house. Looks like an old lighthouse. And this is where everyone parks, just across the road. They've only got one way in and one way out. So they come in from Wellington. They can't go south back to Wellington. They have to continue north. They've got a concrete divider right there. All very exciting. Oh, just adjust my fairy microphone. Oh. Keep on banging my big camera. I don't think that's any good for it. Petone Ferry exit, 2k. Well, that exit must be to go up Ngarunga Gorge somewhere, I think. Maybe along Old Wellington Road. I can't remember the name of the road. Oh, it's dodging everything. I think I'll just go a bit slower. Haven't seen any trains this morning. I think they're being they must be servicing the lines. I was expecting to have a train or two whiz past. So as I was trying to say before, the bike path is going to be 5 meters wide. I think when they first costed it out, it was going to be $185 million to build. But it's kept this construction company going for the last couple of years at least. It's just been a huge amount of work. They've had tugboats bring in stones, barges bring in stones. I think there's a tugboat moored up here. That's not normally in Wellington, I don't think. And part of this project has been an environmental offset. So they've gone and created a reef out in the sea. So they've got 50 odd concrete structures. I'll just negotiate this. Here we go. 50 odd concrete structures. They've sunk them all in the ground, about 4 meters tall. They're quite hard to describe. They kind of look a bit like four-legged spiders. And they're going to they have constructed an artificial reef out there, which is going to be exciting for the fishermen. So as well as constructing a bike path here, they're also going to construct a couple of beaches for people to come out to use. Oh my goodness. I think that's enough about the bike path. It's very hard trying to recite facts on this road. Looks like we've got a fisherman out there to our left, just in his boat. Let's have a nosy to see what he's doing. There he is, just having a float around this morning, catching the early morning fish. And I'll show you that tug. Oh, the tug's hidden behind the land. So good. And behind all those buildings there, that's Wellington. See if I can, can't see where I work. Oh yeah, porta toilet. Exciting. Anyway, onwards. Ngarunga Gorge. So I've seen 2 logging trucks this morning. They are quite loud. I'm not looking forward to going back. That little section of motorway that I rode down is that's actually the path I have to take back. People travel along this bike path going to the north, and then they've got to go against the traffic to get back to the footpath. Oh, this looks like a bit of new. What's up here? Oh, so much smoother. Oh, I think this is an old bit of road. So, New Zealand Rail used to have some stock layup lines around here where they'd keep all their trains to lay them up. This is to our left here, I think, roughly. I think it's a contaminated land site. So lots of heavy metals and stuff in the ground, I think. Must have fallen off the stock trucks over the years. Oh, it's a lovely day. I've still got my big orange puffy jacket on. It's a crisp morning. It's not super cold, there's no wind. What is this? I think we're coming into, the end of our trip. I think we've made it all the way to Ngarunga. we've arrived. I don't think I want to go any further today. So to our right, up there, that's Ngarunga Gorge. Goes up to Poirua, down left. That's old Wellington Road. What is it? Wellington Road? Hutt Valley Road? Oh, I forget. Anyway, until next time. This is the dangerous most feeling. I have a headwind, I'm doing 21. Well, this is the most dangerous feeling in the world. I've often seen other people do this. I thought, what, how, why? But if I'm on the left-hand side of the road, I'm going to have just as many cars pass me, just as closely, and I have to trust that they don't hit me then. Here we go, so make it up onto the footpath. Oh, here we go. Haha! Oh, I'm so much safer. I'm just as close to the traffic as I was before. Don't know if I'll do this ride again. Oh, I did not like that. There we go. Oh, slowing down a bit.